Hey, what's up? This is Delio T2K coming to you with another video. We're going to remake Seen It All featuring Jay-Z and Jeezy. It's Jeezy's record, I believe. Now, I tried to upload this earlier today, but the problem was that I hit the sample, and so you know how the original song, the sample kicks in? Well, YouTube copyright ears picks that up and automatically starts blocking out the video. So I was trying to get a little bit more fancier than that and do screen capture so you can see what's happening on Maschine and try to update the quality a little bit, but for this one I'm not going to do that. And moving forward, I'm probably going to stay away from stuff that has samples just because, you know, the YouTube ears will go up, and even though it's just really just a demo, and you know, just share people what I do on Maschine. So we're going to go into it. I'm going to take my time with this one. I'm not going to try and speed through it. This could be a 10-minute video, so if you feel like seeing this, sit back, relax. So I already went through the hard part, and I grabbed the sample, the original sample that Jeezy had on this record that his producer used, which is this one right here. Right? I think it's called Toshoyima. What is it? Toyoshima. It's a sample from there, and so I already got the tempo lined up, so I'm just going to lay that in real quick. Like this. Now we also cut up over here. Now I'm even going to add, probably chop it up again and go to the vocal and mix it up with the beat. Scrubbing the samples until I find out where the vocal is. And we'll play with that later on as we put the beat down. So what I'm going to do is try and match the sounds that I heard in the original song. And so what I'm going to do is just grab some songs from a trap kit. Popular trap kit everybody uses that I hear on the radio all the time. And I mix as I make the beat. And another thing I like to do is make sure that the samples start right where I want them to. Because a lot of these sample kits, if they're homemade or they're from unknown sources, you know, floating around on forums, you know, sometimes those samples have a little gap in the front, which sometimes works. So, it's a give and take there. Alright, let me get a kick sound. And I remember hearing a hat. There's obviously some trap hats in there, so we're going to find a hat sound. And another hat sound just for kicks. And typically in trap music, you want the 16th triplets and the 32nd triplets. I hear that a lot, and I like to turn them down because the 808 derivative will cut through in your mixes. So I typically like to bring them down, because typically when I hear someone listen to it in a car and if they got a system, they probably got some mean tweeters on there, and you know how you hear that fast when you hear someone drive by banging something like this. You hear that because it cuts. So I always like to bring that down to mix. And we'll find a cymbal and a ride. So that's a nice cymbal right there. Now I'm going to add a ride. Probably from the native library, because that's always a good place to go when you're trying to recreate the beat. acoustic. And again, I like to keep the cymbals really subtle. So I'm gonna make probably a 2-bar pattern, and I'm just gonna add and try to remember the beat the best way I can, and then we're gonna add the 808 or the low bass, like this. Okay, let's add the crash on the 1. The class of the snares on top. Snare. I'm gonna add a typical trap kick rhythm right here. Now what I like to do next, add 808. So I'll go back to my trap kit. I don't know if it's a trap kit. Grab the 808. I think then you gotta search it, figure out what works without trying to blow your sub. I already blew my sub. Whew. So I like that one, and then I'm going to pitch it into the key of the song. I'll bring the polyphony down to 1. And I'll pitch. And it's easier to find the pitch when the bass is turned down. And also do a choke. And then I duplicate the pad. Right here. So I'll so now I got the kick. It's a low one too. Alright, so I'm gonna add that in, put in a 2-bar loop there, and we're bringing it in. That's basically the beat right there. Sample brushing a little bit. We'll come back to home right here. That's all it is. basically it. Seen it all with the sample in it. Jeezy, Jay-Z. Not really much to this beat right here. Just sample with a typical track rhythm on it, with a nice trap sounds on it, and you got a hit. Please rate, share, comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to hear. I'm going to try and steer away from the samples because I guess YouTube gets kind of a little funny with it, even though this is more of a tutorial seminar type of video. But feel free to leave your requests. I see some, and we're going to try and get to them as much as I can. I can only really make videos on the weekend right now because of my work obligations. So, you know, but I'm trying to grind it out, and I need you guys to share it and let other people know. All right? Well, thanks for watching. Please, once again, rate, comment, like, subscribe, and we're out.